Hi guys, and the final question is question 39 in this whole thing. Now here's the thing. I thought this was a great question. The key point is we need to be comfortable with what payback is about, and what net present value is about. With payback, what we are trying to do here is to first of all, you're risk averse. You want your money as quickly as possible. You're not interested, if you like, in the the full length of the project, right? So for example, if I said to you, "Oh, give me 10 million, give me 10 million now," change my pen color, and I said, then give me 10 million now, and then in the first year I'll give you 5 million, in the second year I'll give you 5 million, in the third year I'll give you 50 million, in the fourth year I'll give you 100 million. With a payback project, you will not consider the you're not considering the full life of the project. You're simply taking this project simply because it's giving you your money as soon as possible. You're risk averse. You're not interested in the rest. So you take the project with. So for example, let me compare this to another project. Imagine you have someone says, "Give me 10 million," and I ask you to I'll give you 1 million here, 1 million here, and I tell you I'll give you 300 million here and 500 million here. With payback, you would take this project because you'd be like, well, listen, I'm getting my money back in 2 years. You don't consider the life of the project. That's the thing. That's the thing with payback, because you're risk averse. So you're looking for the project that gives you your money earliest. So when you look at these 4 options, 1, 2, 3, 4, we don't know what the money flows are, where returns are post the break even, if you like. Payback is really a break even thing. So we're risk averse, so we want this one. We want option 1 because we're like, listen, we're going to get our money back within 3 years, right? That's the point. Now, the second investment should provide the best return. And now here you consider all the future flows, right, coming through. That's what you're doing in the second investment. So you're sort of saying, listen, I want the one that's giving me the highest. When I look at all the flows and I do a net present value. So the net present value is when you say, okay, listen, I think, wait a minute, did I record that I'm not sure if I recorded that. Oh no, yeah, we did that in class anyway. But if I said to you, oh, in year 1, in year 2, in year 3, and year 4, that you're going to get, I don't know, 100 million, 200, and 300, and then we invest whatever, I don't know, 400 now, and I want to know if this is worth it. I ask you to find what today's value is of these figures. So imagine these are 4 envelopes that we can find what their present value is today. If I can find their present value, and I ask you, give me 400 now, and I will give you these 400 envelopes. So give me an envelope in black, and I will return 4 envelopes to you in red right now. So of course, £100 in a year's time is probably worth £80 today, because if I put £80 in the bank today, or say 90, I'd get this. So that's what we're ultimately doing. So ultimately, the difference between this and this is what we call the net present value. So I suppose the one that gives you the highest net present value is your option to go with. So it's very much option 4, right? So really, when they talk about explaining your answer, you're highlighting those issues or those differences between payback and net present value. So let's look at some of the things they're telling us here. So they say for the first investment, Loft should invest in option 1 as it has the shortest payback. It's about how long it takes to recoup your initial cost. Shorter the payback, the more confident you are in the accuracy. So that's investment 1. And for the more certain we are, the less risky the investment is seen to be. For the second investment, though, you should invest in option 4 as it has the highest net present value. And so the net present value is the return it'll give over, and taking into account, you should also highlight that, take into account the time value of money by discounting the cash flows, right? And so the higher it is, the more you want to the more return there is for the shareholder. Awesome, cool, great stuff. And that is question 39.